minute. Let us get into action. So, Sip, Ahem Sip, Sip Alak, Sip Anand ki coach. Today is open questions. So you can ask whatever you like. Sip Chotwani, Ashwin, Atmanji, Sip Revati, Sip Atmanand, Sip Girish Anand, Sip Arshal Krishna, Nemsom, Sip Rajanand Prakash, Samatma and Siba, Sip Siji, Sarojanand, Siri, Sip Sita, Siva, Ahem Brahma, Yogini. Welcome to the call. So we hope to have a good podcast today with, tonight we have a podcast with Krishna Das. Krishna Das is a singer. So after Zoom, we have a podcast. Today is not much for me to talk, so it's your time to talk. We have got, oh, nobody's starting. Very good. Whenever you're ready, 55, 54 minutes to go. We have Atmanand, who's opening batsman. But as I told you, take advantage of starting early so you get more time. I don't rush you. Atmanand and Siri. Thank you.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivoham.
I think where I live, there was a little unfortunate event. Somebody committed a suicide.
In
Uh,
your building.
no, in the lane where we stay, actually.
Okay.
So that brought me to this question. So we say that at death, there is two possibilities. One is realization or reincarnation. So when somebody does this, does it guarantee reincarnation?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because a person who is enlightened will not commit suicide. Because a person who's enlightened knows that I'm not supposed to do this. I'm supposed to let the divine will unfold. Right, Atmanand?
Yeah,
So,
I think maybe I'll come later, but that was my I was just reflecting on it, so I just thought.
yeah, no, no. So good point you brought in. But suicide is not acceptable in spiritual terms. In spirituality, suicide means you're not accepting the divine will. Even though you are a soul, you are enlightened, you have to continue the journey. You have to say, you have to live as a divine instrument, and as a divine instrument, you have to let SIP control your life. You can't decide. You can't say, okay, I'm enlightened now, Prabhu, I'm jumping from the top of the building. No, you can't do it. Okay, thank you, Siri.
My question
Sure.
is karma. So my question is, if somebody they want whatever they say that should be done, in that way they are hurting others. It is a karma for them. They don't know that they are hurting, but they will not
What did,
anyone.
what did they do?
Means whatever. For example, now okay, I'll tell you this. A couple came to our house 2 days before we had a guest. So whatever he says, he wants that things to be done. If he says no, I want to take this photo, I want to take this video, he will not listen. That no, don't take my photo, don't do this. Means he will not listen. He will shout. So and
Then,
whatever he does, his wife is very devoted. She accepts everything. Her wording was, why do you think that my husband, he scolded, in fact. I told, why you are keeping quiet? So she told, you are thinking my husband is scolding. Earlier I used to cry, but nowadays I think if a person on the road, if he shouts, what is that? In that way I take it. But something he's doing wrong means how to correct. And it is a karma, how to explain that it is a bad karma person.
anything that you do which is hurting others is a karma. No?
It's a bad karma, correct?
Yeah, anything that we are doing, we should not do something that hurt others. So if we are hurting others, then definitely it is
but
bad
they
karma.
don't know that they are hurting. They feel that what they are telling is
No,
that is what
they may not
ah.
know.
So it's a bad karma for them, correct?
Yeah. So it's very important that we don't hurt anybody.
This is what
I
bad
hope I'm not missing any point.
yes, got it. I just wanted to know whether it is a bad karma. Even
It may be a tiny bad karma, but it's a bad karma. If you're we should not do karma means we should not do anything to hurt others.
doing. It's a doing only. It is not thinking. It is doing. Action.
But because they did something, no? What
Yes.
did he do?
He scolded.
Then it's doing, no?
Yes,
Obviously,
doing.
it's doing. It's
It's
doing.
bad karma, no?
Absolutely. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Yes, please. Next is Siraj.
Sure, sir.
Sure.
Last time we had a part one question, if you remember, about karma or action, because I'm not able to differentiate. Uh, when we work in the factory daily routines, so you said you will give some time next time. So
Your voice is cracking. Can you repeat? Because nobody could understand what you're saying. It's,
my,
can you hear? Can you all hear him? So nobody can hear you.
otherwise, I'll go to some place. You can take somebody else. I will go down. I'm in the building basically, some other building.
Yeah, just come with a clear connection so we can hear you. Okay, the time is available. Come back. Partha.
Hi, good evening. Namaste.
Good evening.
Shiva-
Yes, sir.
Shivaham.
Shivoham. Tell me.
Sir, I have a question. How to deal with the criticism and always be calm and be forgiveful?
Oh Lord, forgive them. They know not what they say. If somebody is criticizing you, the problem is not with you. The problem is with them. Why should you react? So if somebody is criticizing, we don't have to accept. We are not bound to it. Suppose I tell you, you're a fool. Are you bound to listen to me? You're not bound to listen to me. Suppose somebody is criticizing you, okay? Suppose I'm telling you. What? What's that?
He didn't get you.
Correct. Don't get that person who's criticizing. When that person is criticizing, you just you press translate button in your head. If the person is criticizing, finish. Ignore it. Remember,
But how said that is a question. In my case, problem is not that I am going to react or something like that, but I maintain the keep calm in myself from the outside. But I feel the burn in inside. I feel the pain in
because
inside. My
because
question
you are
is that how I get rid of this pain, how I
no,
convert the
no,
language
the
word.
pain, no getting rid of the pain. The pain should not come. See, you have to train yourself not to let the pain enter. You must train that the pain should not enter. How? There are two types of criticisms. One criticism is called constructive criticism. So you must listen. When you come to know this fellow criticizing is useless fellow, no use, then you think, suppose you don't understand the language, what you will do? You're speaking something in Chinese. What does it matter? Ignore it. Don't take that hurt into your body. Don't take it into your heart.
But I tried, but not able to ignore it. But it get hard. I've tried, but I've tried several times to not to be get hurted by that. But there is no reaction from my side. I always peaceful, calm, but I get hurted from inside. So I have tried to ignore it, but somehow the thought come in mind. The whatever he told me earlier also. So that sometimes hit me. So
You cannot hurt me without my permission.
yes, I got it. Got it.
You can hurt me only if I allow you to hurt me. This is not like a physical blow. Somebody comes and hits a blow, I can't stop. That I can't stop. Somebody hit my face. But somebody talks. Oh, that doesn't hurt me. That doesn't hurt me because I am not in a mind state. I'm in consciousness. In consciousness, I'm not willing to listen to what you're saying. You have to practice. The only way is you have to practice. Okay. Siraj, are you there back on?
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I hope now it is clear.
Yes, it's much clear.
So we were discussing about karma when we do our duties, normal duties. There is a working 8 hours apart from 8 hours sadhana. So how to make working 8 hours duty also translate into some kind of sadhana or some maybe better things basically, which will accelerate the journey basically.
Through SLS, through seeing SIP in all, loving SIP in all, serving SIP in all, through establishing yourself in consciousness, through being every moment being in that consciousness. This is a Leela, this is the drama, this is a Maya. Nothing is real. Everything is Prabhu. If you have that philosophy, that kind of consciousness, then you can be all that time. You can be in sadhana. What is sadhana? First, you tell me what is, according to you, what is sadhana?
As we discussed, is the discipline, regular, maybe moving towards the awakening or enlightenment, I can say. Moving towards
Sadhana,
enlightenment, basically.
no. So sadhana is any activity. Sadhana is any activity you do that keeps you out of bhoga, out of samsara. Suppose you're getting angry, suppose you're getting lost in some samsara, that is not sadhana. Let me tell you one thing. If you are in mind state, it can't be called sadhana. If you're in consciousness, it's sadhana. So whatever work you're doing, if you do your work in awareness, in mindfulness, in consciousness, then it's sadhana. That is sadhana.
Okay. So that kind of actions, whatever we do, it will be without fruits and maybe whatever we say, no
Without,
fruit.
as a karma yogi, if
Huh.
you are doing it without ownership, it will be like that. Then there will be no. You will not have any karma.
Like suppose if I feel I am like trustee or I am not owner, so I enjoy the work without owning it basically and doing the best, whatever is maybe based on my knowledge and competency.
This is 50-50. But if you do it as an instrument of SIP, SIP, I am doing it for you. SIP, I am doing it for you. 100% it's karma yoga.
But can we think that even what we do, work, physical work or action during our maybe working time, it also can become a divine instrument work basically possible?
If your consciousness tells you this work, suppose I'm sitting with somebody and I'm slapping 10 people. I can't say SIP, I'm slapping 10 people because it's as a divine instrument. But suppose I'm making 10 people sit down and making them understand the meaning of consciousness. I'm making understand the meaning of not having greed. Then I can call that as divine instrument. I'm doing on behalf of SIP.
But does it include our business processes also?
Normally not,
Okay.
because business processes become samsara. But again, I'm telling, in that business process, if you are in consciousness that nothing belongs to you, you are a divine instrument, you want to do for SIP, you will convert that business process into an opportunity to do it like SIP.
Okay.
Shivaji was a king. Shivaji handed over his kingdom, I think, to Sant Ramdas. I think is it. So then Sant Ramdas, he told Sant Ramdas, I don't want to be king. I'm giving my kingdom to you. Sant Ramdas told, okay, go, get out of the chair. Then he called him back. He told him, now you become king on my behalf.
Okay.
Then the same king was doing as an instrument, divine instrument.
Okay. Having different heights basically, not
Paradigm. Your
material height.
paradigm, you're looking at the world. You're looking with green glasses. No, you change it. You look at blue glasses. Everything is changed. It's called paradigm. You must change your paradigm.
Okay, thank you. Understood. So, if we do selflessly work, even in the business, supporting society and
If you
making
do it for
people,
SIP, if you do it for SIP, then it's good.
if I think everybody is SIP and try to help everybody something, so
Obviously, it will become a different thing.
thank you, sir.
See you,
Thank you.
Gaurav, Atmanand, Shiva.
शिवोहम सर।
Shvoham.
सर, हमारे स्क्रिप्चर्स में लिखा हुआ है, हमारे हिंदू ग्रंथों में लिखा हुआ है कि धर्मो रक्षति रक्षिता। जो धर्म की रक्षा करते हैं, धर्म उनकी रक्षा करता है। तो धर्म हमें किस तरह सपोर्ट करता है, किस तरह हमारी रक्षा करता है, किस तरह हमें हेल्प करता है?
पता नहीं कहां से आपने उठाया, कौन से धर्म से, कौन से शास्त्र से, आई कांट कमेंट.
ओके।
Because if you are talking about Sanatan Dharma, then Sanatan Dharma का रक्षा करना is important. But if you are talking कि एक कृष्ण भक्त एक शिव भक्त से लड़ाई कर रहा है कि ये मेरा धर्म है, ये तुम्हारा धर्म है, I can't comment on that. Dharma is a very big subject, big. It is a dharma can be anything.
ओके,
तो
आई हैव
सुनो
वन
मेरी बात.
क्वेश्चन।
या धर्म की रक्षा करना मतलब इन रियलिटी क्या रक्षा करना है, किसकी रक्षा करना है? सब कुछ तो प्रभु है. रक्षा तो वो कर रहे हैं. आप अपना धर्म करो. यू डू योर धर्म एज पर योर कॉन्शियसनेस. कंटिन्यू. व्हाट्स योर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन?
जी, बाइबल में लिखा हुआ है, द लास्ट टेस्टामेंट में है कि जीसस बोलते हैं कि जिसने अब पूरी दुनिया को, अगर किसी ने पूरी दुनिया को पा लिया है और अपनी आत्मा को खो दिया है, तो उसने क्या पाया? मतलब वो लूजर है। तो
What
आप
would it gain? What would it gain a man if he gained the whole world but lost his own soul?
हाँ, या
ये जीसस ने ये बोला. ये आपका ट्रांसलेशन हिंदी में है. What would it gain a man if he gained the whole world but lost his own soul? इसका मतलब ये है कि अगर हमने संसार से घर मिल गया, सब मिला तो क्या मिला. अगर संसार में सब कुछ मिल गया और हमने अपनी आत्मा को खो लिया तो क्या मिला?
तो आत्मा पूरी दुनिया को पाने से भी ज्यादा बड़ी बात है।
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you are not able to attain the Atma Bodh is the self-realization and God realization, your life is a waste. That means you have to come back. You have to come back. Atma ने tell you किसी ने suicide किया, फिर you have to come back. You have to come back. You have to come back. You have to come back.
ओके सर, गॉट इट,
Thank
थैंक
you.
यू सो
Thank you.
मच।
Thank you. Atmanan Shiva.
Yeah, Shivam Guruji.
Yes.
So wanted to check with you, like Siri was asking. So when we scold our children, also that is negative karma, right?
How you scold your children? Suppose I'm scolding my son. Hey, you bloody idiot! You nonsense! You fellow useless fellow! How many times did you stupid? Bad karma. Definitely, my hand is going down. Yes. Bad karma. But if you are telling your child, my dear, don't you understand this nonsense behavior of yours will spoil your life? Don't you understand that you should not have done like this? By doing like this, you have done so many wrong things. You see the difference in the way of scolding? When you're scolding in consciousness, it's not losing your temper, it's using your temper. When you're using your temper in consciousness, it's not a bad karma. When you lose your temper in the mind state, in the ego state, immediately it's a bad karma. It all depends upon how you're doing it. I hope you're getting my point.
Yeah.
So we must not lose, even with our children, we must not lose temper. We must never lose. You can use your temper in fairness, in consciousness. It's not going to be bad karma. Because you have to, for example, today the snake is coming. I'm just giving an example to you. A snake is coming, you don't have to kill it. You just take one, you have a gun, you shoot it. What did you shoot it for? Because it was attacking you. Now, after you shoot it, you take a knife and you cut it into 25 pieces, 30 pieces, 40 pieces. Now, what is this?
That is anger.
Well, what are you doing? Why are you doing? What are you doing?
So basically, we have to be in consciousness and just respond. That's what you're doing.
See, we have to do our duty. It's not that we don't have to do our duty. With our kids, with our family, we have to do our duty.
Or even
But
at work, sometimes, we have to do it.
Yeah, we have to do our duty. If we don't do our duty, then that's why dharma, that's why it's called dharma. But the end of dharma is artha, kama, moksha. Dharma should not overtake moksha. Somebody was asking just now, somebody we should do our dharma. Yeah, we do dharma, but dharma is to attain moksha. If you are doing dharma, no moksha. ultimate Purusharth is moksha.
Yeah, actually, most of the dharma work are all negative karma work only, many times.
So therefore, see, that's why our journey on this Zoom call is very different. Our journey is about self-realization. When you get Neti Neti Tattvamasi, when you realize everybody is a manifestation of SIP, when you realize this is Maya, this is all these things. That's why those 10 states of being awakened. You remember those 10 states or no?
I'm not the body, the same thing, right?
Yeah, tell me.
I'm not the body. I'm not the mind. My ego is enlightened. I am the soul. Soul is a manifestation of SIP. Everyone is a manifestation of SIP. I am SIP. Yeah, I think then I'm missing one, but then live as a divine instrument, and the ultimate purpose is moksha.
So if you really live with this awakening, and this is what takes you from being awakened to being enlightened. Now, somebody doesn't even want to be awakened. And then what do? There's somebody who, that means tamas. Straight away tamas. Then that means obviously you're not in that right mode, not going to do sadhana, not going to get awakened, not going to get enlightened. That's why I just told you, tell me how many. If you know most of them, that means it's good. Done. Siba, thank you. I hope you're through Atmanand. Otherwise, come back. Siba, Rajkumar, and Yesha. Siraj and Yesha.
Pranam Guruji and immense
Pranam.
gratitude Guruji.
Yes, Bolo.
Guruji, today I have broke one. I have stopped one ritual Guruji of Rakhi Guruji. I just went to my brother's place. I just went and gave sweets and told him कि अपना जो है रिश्ता प्रेम प्यार वाला ही होना चाहिए. बस यही काम का है. ये क्या है? ये शरीर का मोह माया का कुछ काम का नहीं है. तो Guruji, everyone they appreciated all these things. Guruji, first time I took this step. And my father also said, very nice, you can convince him. So, Guruji, this was a big turning point.
रक्षाबंधन कभी है?
Guruji, from today only, today है, फिर Wednesday को 2-3 वो जब जैसे time होता है वैसे. But today we had our Raksha Bandhan in my brother's house. So I have stopped that ritual. And
so why you stop the ritual? उससे क्या मिलेगा?
गुरुजी क्या मतलब नहीं ना गुरुजी, खाली राखी बांधना, हाथ अंदर से तो कुछ मतलब
that way okay.
And that way also. And गुरुजी, after all we said ना कि BME तक हमारे को नहीं रखना है, तो I actually practically I try to apply.
Actually, Raksha Bandhan can be a very spiritual act. If you tie Raksha Bandhan to somebody and say, "Sip is this is I'm tying this to you because the divine is going to it always protects you. The divine is inside you." You can surprise them further. ये मैं बहन जैसे नहीं बांध रही हूँ, ये मैं बांध रही हूँ तुम्हारे लिए बिकॉज तुम्हारे अंदर प्रभु है, वो प्रभु तुम्हारा रक्षा करेगा हमेशा. तो अगर यू हैव चांस टू गो अगेन और एक ज्ञान का सेशन दो उसको.
नहीं, 2 lines ही I told, ज्यादा नहीं. मैं बोली ये सब नहीं, मतलब खाली पीली they are not into that and going and disturbing them.
Okay, good.
Secondly, scolding to the child, Guruji, but intention is your intention pure. Because of tamas, somebody is troubling us. So Guruji, फिर भी this is also karma.
So I already told just now, no?
नहीं, but intention is pure. And
I already told you should not shout in mind state. You should shout in consciousness. You should not lose your temper. You should use your temper. अभी आपने सुना? Same answer.
टोनिंग ऊपर जाता है गुरुजी, पर इंटेंशन प्योर है, ऐसा मुझे बोलना.
इंटेंशन से ही वो इंटेंशन है तो कॉन्शियसनेस में रहेगा, अगर इंटेंशन नहीं है तो माइंड में चले जाएगा.
ये भगवान. ठीक है.
You have to be in consciousness. Na, same. I've told same thing. Siva, Siraj, Yesha.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham.
Guruji, like we are speaking about many topics like enlightenment, Satchitanand. So these all are like metaphysical things. These are not related to our body. So it is like our mind which starts accumulating this information and it starts interpreting things. So what is the word of caution? Because it is still at the mind level we are interpreting the things. What is the word of caution that the mind doesn't start throwing weird imaginations on these topics?
The first
It
of all,
is,
you're saying it is the mind that is interpreting what we're talking in Zoom call.
yeah.
No, mind is misery, ignorance, negativity, and desire. Mind will not listen to what is in the Zoom call. Mind will tell what nonsense this fellow is talking. Look at this fellow. Look at the mad fellow. What he's talking. Mind will not listen to what I'm talking. What anybody is talking. So you're using the term mind is not correct. So now reframe your question. What are you saying?
But it is still there. It will be interpreted by mind, and it will be memorized by like if mind starts accumulating information. It is
You don't,
like
see. Again, I'm telling you. When you're
so you
listening,
tell that it is intellect, which is
when you're listening, you're listening from your nose or from your tongue.
from we will be listening through our ears, which
Correct.
is
So
interpreted by our mind.
first of all, you said it's metaphysical, something you said. So without the physical aspect, how can you can, it's not metaphysical, right? It involves
Yeah,
physical participation or does not involve physical participation.
yeah. It involves physical
Ah.
participation.
So now you listen from your ear.
Okay.
Then what interprets what you listen? How do you interpret it?
It is interpreted by our mind,
Not by the mind, by the
basing
brain.
by
By
basing
the
on
brain.
our
By
okay.
obviously the signals go to the brain, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not a neuro specialist or a bio specialist, but what I'm saying, what is the essence of your question? What are you trying to get at?
Like I see people, many people, they are just talking spirituality, thinking spirituality, but they are not living spirituality.
Because they are at the level of the mind state. This is mind. This is mind means, see how spirituality is at the level of the soul. Spirituality is the awakening of the soul.
Okay.
Means when you are Shiva. Now, as you're listening to me, you're not listening from mind. You are listening to me in these are impressions, these are thoughts that are impressions in your consciousness. What do we say? A thought is an expression, which is the which is a thought is an impulse, which is an expression of the emotional impression in your consciousness. Everything that you're listening is an impression in your consciousness. You're listening, it's an impression in your consciousness. Okay.
Okay.
Suppose today my intention was just to fool some 500 people and make money out of them. Then that can be my intention if that's what my intention is. So you have to be able to use your intelligence, your eyes to see, your ears to listen, to get those impressions in your consciousness, and your intellect has to discriminate, is this man a fraud? Is this man just talking spirituality or is he really spiritual? That intellectual discrimination you have to make.
Like how we can make when we don't have the necessary experience.
By being in consciousness.
Okay.
By being in consciousness, by learning every day, by the ability to you have got an intelligence, and intelligence is capable of discrimination, hot and
Okay.
cold, tall and short. The intellect is, you have an intellect.
Yeah.
So that is capable, whether you know it or you don't know it, that intellect is capable.
Okay. So
And
one more.
every day you will grow. Every day you will grow after joining this call. If you listen to 10 other people, immediately you will know who's talking sense, who's talking nonsense. You ask our people in this call, by now they already know.
Yeah.
People in this call, after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, they know, no, now we know what they're talking, who they're talking. If somebody comes and tells you, okay, you give me 25,000 rupees, tomorrow I'll give you mantra for enlightenment. Our people know it. Even though they're ready to give they're able to give 25,000, they know this man's intention is wrong.
Okay.
Okay, your next question?
My next question is like when we start living spirituality,
Hmm.
like when we become detached from our materialistic world and we start moving towards realization, but these are the signs which our psychology or psychiatry defines as insane. Anything which is
Insane.
out of, yeah, anything which is out of normalcy, they put a label as it is not a sane thought. It is not a
Give
sane
me
idea.
give me an example. What is the insane thought?
Like if you are not involving in pleasurable activities, they say that this person is not is not involved in any pleasure, so he is depressed.
They don't know that you're not depressed. You're highly impressed with with a treasure greater than pleasure.
Yeah, but this science actually like what is the it is against this ideology,
You're talking about
against this.
science, right?
Yeah,
Science.
yeah.
Spirituality is also science. Spirituality is the science of the spirit, but the scientists have not understood. The problem, the scientists, if you ask them what is birth, if you ask them what is death, scientists will tell death is the end of life. And what is life? Where does life come from? Where does no scientist is able to create life in the laboratory?
Yeah. No,
So yeah,
if we tell that we are in a blissful state for
yeah,
no reason, then
yeah.
science calls it is insane.
No.
This
That
person
science
is
is
just
science.
joyful.
You are not insane. Science is insane.
Okay.
Because science is not insane. Actually, science is ignorant. I will not call them insane. I will say they are ignorant.
Okay.
Science does not know. Science cannot understand that everything beautiful is divine. Now science is coming and telling the whole world is Maya. The whole world is a manifestation of energy. Science is in quantum physics. Science has agreed wave particle duality. Science is slowly coming into terms with spirituality.
Okay. No, the real problem is when we are walking in the path of spirituality, we will be deviating from the normalcy.
Why?
That deviation from
No. Why
normalcy,
you're deviating from normalcy? What is it? That you're not
like
deviating from
we,
normalcy. You are
uh,
understanding. You are understanding everybody else is abnormal. When you have become awakened, it does not mean you are abnormal.
but that is how society understands, and
Society
it
is
is
abnormal.
becoming
No, society is abnormal.
okay.
I'm asking you one question. When you need 100, but you have greed of 10,000, that is normal or abnormal?
That is abnormal. Uh,
When when some child in on the street has no food to eat, but you're throwing not consumed food in your dustbin, that is normal or abnormal?
yeah, it is abnormal.
The society is abnormal.
Okay.
We don't have to worry about what society thinks about us. We have to worry about what our intelligence thinks, whether we are discriminating right or wrong.
Okay. Yeah,
Got it?
I just want to raise this difficulty which is faced by many people from their family and friends that, oh, this person is speaking something which is supranormal,
Shiva,
which is
my dear,
metaphysical.
my dear Shiva, how long you are in
Yeah.
this call?
For the last 20 days, maybe.
I am asking you a very honest question. What are we speaking in this call which is abnormal? You tell me, according to you, what is abnormal? What do you think is wrong?
There's nothing wrong. I don't think anything wrong, or
That's
it
all.
is perfectly
If you think something is wrong, please don't keep quiet. Please question me.
okay.
We are talking science. We are talking science of the spirit. We are talking science of life. We are not talking some bullshit. We are talking something which is logical. We are not talking anything nonsense. Please understand, Siva. And if I'm talking nonsense, please question me. You have the right to question me on anything I'm talking.
Yeah, we are going by questioning only, but then these are the interpretations made by the people around.
Okay, I'm
So
asking
that
you.
is what difficult
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
to convince them and carry forward
Okay,
in the path.
okay. I'm asking you. Wait a minute. Now, suppose somebody dies. Correct.
Yeah,
They say after dying you will go and meet all your ancestors in heaven. They say like this. Normal? Is it normal?
it is their belief.
No, but it's normal belief. No, this is normal.
On, on.
But how can, when we are burning my grandfather, how can I meet my grandfather from my in front of my hands? I only burn my grandfather. How will I go meet my grandfather?
Yeah.
So they are believing is normal or they are believing is abnormal?
Yeah. I can understand, Guruji.
So why we should listen to them? This call is all about asking, investigating, realizing. This call is about the truth. We want to realize the truth. That's what this call is. Every day we are not doing time pass 1 hour. Every day we are growing in our spiritual awakening. Every day this call helps. People who think this call is not so good, they come once in a way. There are some people who don't miss a call single day. They want every day this call makes difference for them.
Yeah.
So don't worry about others, okay?
Okay, Guruji.
But if you have a doubt, please ask me. Siraj, Yasha, Kanika, Mohan, Pix, Abba. We have 6 more after. Yes, Siraj.
I hope my audio is clear.
Very clear.
I'm taking this opportunity to come back. See, now we discuss about the religion, maybe spiritual.
No, your voice, again, your audio is becoming unclear. You're moving your, please speak into the mic.
Okay, so we discuss about our religious. So we need to leave the religious pole and to jump to the spiritual. Otherwise, we're stuck to the religious. That is
Yes.
what we discussed. Now, second thing, what we discussed, how we can convert our religious rituals into maybe you explained me on that day, but I need more explanation. Like gold ring, if you remove the gold ring, doesn't exist. So can you a little bit explain more how to pray through Shiva to through Shiva to Soham? That means Shiv. Maybe sorry, I'm asking you again because I want to be more clear. When we go to
I
temple, when we
I
go,
prayed
yeah,
I prayed to Shiva from 8 to 48. How many years I prayed to Shiva? 40 years. From 8 to 48. You listen to me?
yes.
At 48, I was asking Shiva, where are you? I want you. I am coming to Kailasa. I want to meet you. I want to see you. I want to touch you. I want you. I want you. I want you. Then I realized there is no Shiva sitting in Kailasha. I realized that God is SIP, S-I-P, a supreme immortal power. You understand what I'm saying?
See, we understand now how to inculcate in our maybe because we have so many years of belief system or we are doing murti puja everything.
You
So
cannot inculcate. You cannot inculcate unless your understanding becomes realization. When I realized, still when this call started, I used to take my shivling and go wherever I go to do Abhishek.
that you told, yes.
Then one day I asked myself, why am I doing it? For what? Because it's not a comfortable thing to carry this and go everywhere. So I stopped it. Why I stopped it? Because there's nothing wrong. Instead, I do my puja, I do my prayer by closing my eyes and praying to the Shiva that's inside me. But when I'm in Bangalore today morning also, I did Abhishek. Nothing wrong because I built a temple 30 years back. So I'm building, because I built a temple 30 years back, there's no harm in me doing it.
So how you see Sip into Shiva's ideal basically? I was just trying to understand.
How do you see?
Sip in Shiva's ideal. Ideal is physical basically. Ideal
No, no.
physical murti.
Murti is physical. So what's your
Yes.
question?
How you see Sip inside this basically?
Sip is everywhere. Sip is not inside the Murti. It's not like the tea is inside this cup. Sip is not like that. Everything is a manifestation of Sip. The ring is not the ring. The ring is gold. I made you understand. The
Yes.
Murti, what is the Murti made of?
These are stones basically.
Mitti.
Hmm.
What is the cup made of? Matka. What is this kullad? Kullad is made of what?
The mitti. Cooler is made
Mitti.
of
Plate.
mitti.
Plate is made of mitti. Statue is made of mitti.
Yes.
What is mitti made of?
These are also having Sip, I understand. The
Every dot in this world. Bhagavana, Bhagavan. Bhumi, Gagan, Vayu, Agni, Nir. All the 5 elements of earth, water, air, fire, and space. Everything is SIP.
Okay, I will further contemplate on.
Yeah, please contemplate, okay? Okay, next. We have got Yasha.
Shivam,
Yasha Kanika. Yes, please.
sir, my question is related to same what Rajkumar sir asked.
Yeah.
Is there any difference between this religion and dharma, or both are related?
What is religion? Religion is an organized form of praying to a specific God. Suppose any religion, take any religion. You are praying to Rama, Krishna, Shiva, Jesus, Buddha, whatever. It's an organized form of prayer. You agree?
Yeah.
And you're asking what's the difference between religion and dharma?
Yes.
If you go to translate religion and dharma, some people think dharma means religion. But the real dharma means also means your dharma. It's your dharma means it's your duty. It's your moral responsibility. Therefore, it's better to talk of it as Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan Dharma means the eternal truth, the eternal way of life. That is what is important. Good one.
Then,
Come on. Okay.
sir, then everybody has their own dharma, no?
Everybody has their own karma. Means
Karma, no. Dharma.
dharma.
Dharma,
What? I'm
dharma,
not
sir.
understanding.
Everybody has made their own dharma according
That
to
is not
their.
dharma.
Huh? Then what is real?
That is parma, personal dharma. Padharma. That's called padharma. Or you can call it apna dharma. I don't want to say adharma, but it's apna dharma. See, I'm asking you, one butcher tells me it's my dharma to cut a goat and cut a chicken every day. That's my dharma. I have to cut chicken every day. So is it really dharma?
No. According
Then,
to me, no. For butcher it's dharma.
so is it right? You tell me, is it right or wrong?
Don't know, sir.
I
For
don't
me,
know.
for me it's dharma. No, it's adharma.
No, it's
For
bad.
him, it's dharma.
It is wrong. It is 100% wrong. It is bad karma.
Sir, is the religion is dharma is needed for enlightenment?
Dharma is?
Is dharma is necessary for enlightenment?
Without dharma, you can't do dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Moksha means you have to follow dharma.
Then how Angulimala became? How
Angulimala?
how we changed it from that cruelty to?
Because he understood his dharma was wrong. You know the story of Angulimala? He awakened. He awakened under the guidance of Buddha that this is wrong. What I'm doing is wrong. And with the help of Buddha, he was transformed.
Then what about his past karmas? What
How
he
can he
did?
have past karma when he is not he? When he is not the body, mind, ego, how can he have karma? Karma is left, dropped all karma.
Mhm. The second
Karma belongs to body, mind, ego. When you realize I am not body, mind, ego, then where the karma belongs to whom?
nobody.
Don't be in mind state. When you're in mind state, these questions will be in consciousness. As in consciousness, you'll have clarity. After you finish clarity, when this call is over, immediately you will have no clarity. I can guarantee you. Then take a piece of paper, write down. Today only I was reading what Dada taught me, 2012, 13, 14, 15. All his notes I was reading today. The Guru teaches us, then we should, the moment the Guru goes, all the mind will make bhelpuri. Mind will confuse completely. Then you have to come back to consciousness.
There's just one followed question. Just is being unhappy is karma? Due to karma or it's karma?
If something is happening to you to make you unhappy, it is a result of your karma.
Then what is the difference between specially abled person and unhappy person? Both are same. No?
What do you mean?
Due to their karma, someone became unhappy due to his karma and someone is specially abled.
What do you mean by specially abled? The person has got some handicap, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, that handicap is because of karma. So what is your question?
Then unhappiness is due to karma only. We can't change. Both we can't change. Huh?
You are allowed to take present action, right? You can do your present action and you can overcome
For
your
specially
karma.
able, we can't change him.
Huh?
If he is mentally retarded or something born, we can't change him.
That is your past karma which you cannot change.
Then unhappiness we can change.
What unhappiness you can change? Suppose you are langada. Suppose you have no legs. Can you change that? Of course you can change. You can go and get artificial legs and you can start walking.
Yeah, some of them we can change, but the person mentally retarded or some.
If mentally retarded, if you can change, you change. If you can't change, you can't change. What can you do?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Next, please. The next is Kanika. Yes, Kanika.
Namaste to everyone, to the Sangat. Namaste, AiR. I'm so happy I was able to make it today. Last 2 times I was not able to attend due to some issues. I just came to ask that it's so beautiful to hear all these amazing questions and answers, AiR. But what if we want to co-create and manifest and make a beautiful future? But of course, with grace of supreme immortal power. Is it possible to do with you in the group and the Sangat?
Procreate.
To create, yes, to co-create, to create a divine miracle, maybe something that we can all plan together and we can manifest something really beautiful for the
No,
future.
you're not clear. You must be clear what exactly you want to co-create. Your question is beyond my comprehension.
Okay, so maybe some divine miracle. Because you see, I heard somebody say that we've all been talking about it and we are discussing and we are seeking answers, but then it is also about how you're living your spirituality, your divinity. So what if we want to create something?
So I lost you, Kanika. I lost you for a brief moment, Kanika. You have to repeat your question, please.
So like everybody was talking and we are looking for answers and we are seeking clarity on many, many different levels. But what if we want to co-create and manifest a divine miracle in the future? Can we do that?
What kind of miracle you want to manifest?
Anything that is for the greater good of the collective, which will make everybody happy,
No.
with the grace of supreme immortal power.
No. I'm sorry, but just let me explain to you. The moment you say you want to co-create, what are you doing? You're bringing the ego back into the picture.
Okay.
The moment you say, I want to co-create, that means you have lost the awakening of the truth that you are nothing. You and me are nothing. For example, in this call, what am I creating? I am creating nothing. I am talking nothing. Everything that is being done through me. The moment I say, I want to co-create, the moment I say, I want to create some miracles, the moment I start saying, the moment the I comes alive, that there's not spirituality, there's ignorance. You and me are not capable of doing anything. You and me are only instruments. And as we are instruments, we have to only do what the Supreme wants us to do. The moment we say, I want to co-create, I want to manifest, no, this is something we have to completely surrender ourselves to the divine. And you do what you would like to do. It's in you.
I'm not able to hear, AiR. I'm not able to hear. I was not saying it's just me. I said if we can all co-create together. It was not about me, myself, and I at all. It was about, co-creation with everybody for the greater good.
Am I there? Am I back?
That's what I meant.
So you got me? You got my answer?
No, you had disconnected. I just wanted to clarify. I was not saying I want to create. I said if we can all co-create something together for the greater good of the collective, for the world. That's what I meant, AiR. I was not
So,
saying
Kanika,
about me, myself, and I.
okay, Kanika. So we are already doing what we are doing, and we have to continue doing, but we have to understand that we do nothing, Kanika.
Mm.
You and me, we are not, the moment I comes in the picture. See, remember, where जब जब मैं था तब हरि नहीं, जब हरि था तो मैं नहीं. Have you heard this? So
Yes.
let us be clear. I'm sorry, my signal got lost for a little while, but I hope it's not affected your understanding.
Yes,
So
yes.
this whole concept, what can we do? We are all wanting to do karma yoga.
Mm.
When Prabhu tells us take care of people, when Prabhu tells us serve
Yes.
people, when Prabhu tells us love people, we are
Yes.
continuing to do it. But we should not think that we are capable of doing something special. And Prabhu, we want to do something, we want to create something. Whatever Prabhu wants to create, it will come into our consciousness on
Yeah,
its own.
it is there, and it's basically for the greater good, for people, for
Then do it.
bringing world peace.
Then do it. What's wrong?
But are we supposed to just keep it with us, or are we supposed to seek, everybody's guidance and try to create with others who are on the same timeline?
We can't create everybody's guidance. We have to create guidance of our one guru. If you ask 10 people's guidance, then you will be one day in Bombay, one day in Delhi, one day in Calcutta. You need to have
That's why I'm
one guru.
asking. That's why I'm asking you.
No, but your question is not clear, Kanika. You have to have very clear question. Okay, please come back with your clear question and I can guide you. Okay.
Sure. Thank
Okay.
you, AiR.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Mohan Pujar picks Abba. You have 3 questions, Administrator, before we close today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good evening, Guruji. Good evening
Good evening,
to
sir.
good evening to all the group members, all the divine souls.
Tell me, sir.
Guruji, you have been telling that kill the mind, analyze the mind. I think it may not be possible, to kill the mind, analyze the mind. I think stilling the mind is as good as killing the mind. I think that is possible through consciousness by awakening ourselves internally. It is possible, to still the mind. But killing the mind, rooting it out, it may not be possible. Because
Who told
what
you
I
to root?
understand,
Who told you to root it out? Where did you learn this from? From which Swami you learned this?
no, Swami, it is just my thought, it came to my mind.
When there
Because
is
you
no
have been,
mind, how can you root it? How can you catch it? How can
yes.
in
It's,
this call, we always say still the mind, kill the mind. Lock the
yeah,
mind, block the mind. Nothing new.
yeah, right, ji, right. Ji.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. No, but
Done?
what I understand, Guruji, on an average, about 60 to 80,000 thoughts, bombard our mind. And of course, you said that there is no mind, how this bombardment can happen. But what I understand is that about 60 to 80,000 thoughts, on an average bombards, the human mind. And to still that, by stilling the mind, I think definitely all these thoughts will come down drastically over a period of time by being in the conscious mode, by awakening
Yeah.
ourselves
Yes,
internally.
what you said is correct. What you said is
Yeah.
correct. Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
All right.
Picks.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Picks and Ava.
Shivam Guruji,
Sure.
I want to thank to you to give this name Pix to me because I realized one big thing from this name. 2 दिन पहले मेरे फादर एडमिट थे. डॉक्टर ने मुझे बताया कि उनको कैंसर 4 है, लास्ट स्टेज है. अब मैं जब डॉक्टर के कैबिन से बाहर निकला तो मेरी आंखों में आंसू थे, बट विद इन सेकेंड मैं रियलाइज किया कि आई एम नॉट कृष्ण सिंगल, दैट फादर इज बिलोंग्स टू दैट दिस बॉडी कृष्ण सिंगल, बट आई एम पिक्स. So I have to not worried about the things. I have to work only one thing, that I have to accept and surrender. I have to do my best and be in consciousness, and that's impact that there's no sorrow, no regret in within me. I'm just working what can I do the best in this situation.
Picks. सबको जो भी आता है सबको जाना है.
Yes.
ये प्रभु की लीला ऐसा है. प्रभु's drama is everybody who is born will one day be gone. So we have to accept. कल मैं अगर
Yes.
नहीं रहूंगा तो क्या है? खुशी खुशी एक्सेप्ट करना है. किसी को रोना नहीं है। अगर कल एयर नहीं है तो आपको सेलिब्रेट करना है। एयर जितने दिन थे हमारे पास बहुत अच्छा था, एयर नहीं है तो वी शुड सेलिब्रेट, because this is the way of awakening. Awakening that प्रभु की इच्छा जो भी है, we have to accept प्रभु की इच्छा.
And the
Okay, very good.
big role is picks the name. That's I do not belongs that this body belongs as my father, or I'm thinking I'm picks though, so I
Yeah,
am I'm above all these things.
yeah, yeah. Your picks, your प्रभु, your पिताजी भी प्रभु है.
Yes,
प्रभु will become one with प्रभु in the right time. You cannot say he may have any fourth stage cancer. He may be here for 1 year. He may be here for 10 years. कि कोई नहीं बोल सकता है.
yes,
You surrender. Just surrender. Abba,
yes.
thank you. Last question for today. Abba.
Shivoham.
Shivoham.
I actually a question or a comment which was raised by Siva led me to think about this. It is very difficult on a spiritual path. We need more resilience all the time. This is why path of spirituality can seem to be lonesome. People become uncomfortable and they judge us according to their conditioning, and we are also so used to their validation and dependence that we feel, how do we cope with this? So that's why all those we have to work harder to shed our own conditioning, and for people are going to judge this according to their conditioning. So it is hard to it's only the strong who can be on a spiritual path, and it is very hard to be on a spiritual path.
Yeah, because what you said is very right. Thank you, Abba, for your, since you're the last speaker, I want you are ending it with a positive note, because what Shiva says, see, we are all, Abba, when you came on this call, it took a lot for you to believe in all these things, because it could be a bunch of nonsense. When
No,
you first,
actually, I've been on this path for a long time.
okay, but when you first came on this path, when you
Yeah.
started the first day, whenever that
Yeah.
was, whenever
It was about
anybody's,
10 years back. Yeah.
so that time was difficult, right? Because it was a new thing for you.
What was more difficult was being with, even till this day, I find this is why I related to what Shiva was saying, that you do move away from the general and you feel that you're kind of a misfit.
But I'm
because
saying,
people
yeah.
find you boring, they, and and you want to talk about only this sort of thing, God and spirituality, and you can't do that in the kind of people that you've known for all your life. It's this is why you need a sangha, like the Zoom call.
So the Zoom call is a good sangha. There are a lot
Yes.
of people who are friends and they group and they talk to each other.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I must tell you, when I got into this path, for example, I was alone.
Yes.
My guru was in Pune and I was in Bangalore. And even in my guru's ashram, they were not awakened people like my guru who I could talk to. And when I came back home, when I was awakened, my bestest friend, for example, said, "You're so boring. You've become so boring."
Exactly.
So I smiled. I smiled because there is no option.
Yes.
When you're awakened, there is no option.
There is no option, but it is hard. I mean, I could relate to what Shiva was saying, that it is hard. People think you're crazy.
Yeah. So Shiva, you have somebody who feels that, and we can continue the conversation tomorrow because the clock is saying 9 o'clock.
Right.
So Kanika, time is over today. So we will close with a minute's meditation because that is important. Let us close. Dear Lord, today's highlight was the last comment and the first one of the first questions, and so many doubts, like somebody committed suicide. It came up today. And should we get angry? What should we do? What should we not do? The truth is the truth. But the truth may not be popular. 1% of this world is visually blind. 1% is visually blind. But 99% of this world is spiritually blind. would we also become blind? Should we decide just because people are spiritually blind, should we also become blind? That is a big question to ask, and only the help of a guru can this change. I am grateful to my guru, Dada J.P. Vaswani, who was with me for over 25 years. He left the earthly plane in 2018. And he was a truly enlightened being. Unfortunately, people around him were not so much interested in the subject. And his guru, Sadhu T.L. Vaswani, was also an enlightened being. And so are Vivekananda, Ramakrishna Paramahansa, Ramana Maharishi, Adi Shankara. They are limited names. And we don't have to look at the popular names. We don't have to look at following the world that is a world of popularity. We have to follow the path of truth. Very often we call it the road less traveled. That path where there are not too many people. That path where we become nothing. So when are we going to reach that state? Only when we realize that we are nothing, we become one with everything. When we go from Om Namah Shivaya, praying to our God, to Shivoham, when we go from Hare Krishna to Krishnoham, Krishnoham, then we are nothing. We are the manifestations of the Supreme, SIP, the Supreme Immortal Power. We do nothing. Whatever we do is being done by the Divine. We are just instruments. And coming to this call is our sadhana. Coming to this call every day, every single day, without fail, learning, listening, following, evolving, growing, is a part of that journey where we will ultimately be liberated and be united with the divine. Let us continue this journey without being affected by those who doubt us, those who demean us, those who criticize us. Let nothing in this world stop us from the most beautiful journey to becoming one with God. With folded hands, I bow down to you.